Welcome to the Judgment Day podcast with Lemus and Toad.
I'm Lemus.
And I'm Toad. Lemus,
Yes.
you almost fucking died. Where have we been?
Yeah, no, it's been a while. I had a little health issues, but I mean, yeah,
He had conjunctivitis.
Yeah, that's something. I don't know what that is, but sure.
The itis.
I got the itis, yeah, but we're good. Everything's good now.
No,
so.
We're glad you didn't have COVID though.
Yeah,
You finally got inoculated. That's awesome. You might have found some shit that was a little eye-opening, huh?
Yeah, that's for sure.
He's kicking the soda and shit.
Yeah.
It's good. We both need to all kind of kick shit.
That's true.
Start eating well, exercising.
But other than that though, man, I mean, I'm tip-top shape, man.
You feel good?
Yeah.
Good,
yeah,
man.
I
I'm
feel
glad
great,
you're back.
Dude. Yeah, especially after what we just did too.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to tell everyone what we just watched?
Sure. Ladies and gentlemen, we finished watching Zack Snyder's Justice League.
The Justice League. The good Justice League.
The Justice League, absolutely.
Fucking kick ass, huh?
Oh, my goodness. So before we get into any spoilers, because this, from here on out, it's going to be complete spoilers, pretty much like we do recommend it.
Oh, highly.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it, please do. It's worth the HBO Max alone just to watch the movie.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's phenomenal. It's like $15 a month, or just $15 in general to watch the movie. It's the same price as if you go to the theaters. Just do it. It's fucking worth it.
Absolutely. Man. Yeah, we can't justify, that you just go out there and get it free, from some dark spot on the internet. I would never condone that.
So what are your thoughts?
Well, I mean, I didn't like the Justice League. We covered it already.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a shitty movie, and I didn't expect much from this. And, I think after watching it and, kind of enjoying it, it might be one of my favorite superhero movies ever made.
I agree. Yeah. I agree completely. I knew it was going to be great. I still had my reservations about it just because, I didn't really comprehend as far as, what would be different, if anything.
Right.
I was still looking forward to it, but I wasn't aware of what I was getting into,
No.
It was, oh my God, it's fucking marvelous.
Isn't it incredible how, certain scenes and, just, the way things are structured and just, some of the smallest things can really make or break an entire film.
That's true. Yeah. I mean, the opening alone was such a complete 180.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It was Airplane.
Oh, goodness, yeah. We're
by
the airports. I guess let's just start talking about it. So it opens up with the death of Superman, which was the end of Batman v Superman.
Yeah.
And it showed how, the shockwaves of Superman's, final yell, his cry while he was dying, it awoke the mother boxes. They weren't just awake because.
Right. They're right over us, dude.
That's crazy, man. Oh my God, I don't even know, man. This movie was just it was such not a mess, the Joss Whedon one. It had Batman chasing down this robber or whatever, and then he already found one of the parademons, and once he killed him, when it disappeared, when it evaporated or whatever the fuck on the wall, it showed the 3 mother boxes. It's the boxes, they're all connected, and it's he already knew what they were and shit, and it was just it wasn't really a cohesive story,
No, I really appreciate how, it really exemplified the fact that fucking Superman died. Mm-hmm. The whole world heard it.
Yeah.
They heard his yells as he died, and shit, it rang out through the world, man. And then you see the first mother box poof, pop to life.
That was fucking cool, man. Dude. Holy shit. Oh my God, that scene too, man. Let's talk about that. Fucking in the Snyder Cut, I think it was 5 or 6 minutes, that whole scene with the box and them doing the race with the horses and everything, and nothing really noteworthy happened. But holy shit, dude, in the Snyder Cut, so many Amazonians fucking died, man. They were actually badasses too.
Oh yeah, man.
They weren't just pushovers and shit. And
Chicks with abs, dude.
Yeah, man. Fuck.
Makes me fucking hard as shit.
Oh,
dude.
hell yeah, dude. Hard as those pillars they were smashing, dude. Fuck.
God.
That whole temple falls and shit too, which was like
fell into the
holy
ocean.
It really made you see like the strength of Steppenwolf in the Zack Snyder version, because
Oh yeah.
it doesn't matter what it is, man. That whole building falling into the ocean, like encapsulated with all of those Amazons, even that couldn't stop him.
Right.
That's fucking crazy, dude. He just leaps up like it's nothing. And he starts chasing after those Amazons and shit.
Yeah, so Steppenwolf in this movie, and the first one, in the theatrical version, he looked like dog shit. He sounded like dog shit.
Oh yeah,
and
no.
when
it
you
was
first
awful.
see him and you see that armor that he's wearing, and it's like all moving individually,
yeah,
and the sound,
Yeah.
and then you hear his voice, and it actually like felt like it had some presence to it, and it really like
he actually felt like a villain.
he did.
Like
Yeah.
he, because in the theatrical version, he had almost like an Oedipus complex, where like the whole time he's like, mother, please, like constantly begging to the boxes and shit.
Right.
But in this one, he was just like a badass. And like you kind of feel for him, because like you can tell he did something to disgrace himself in front of Darkseid and shit. And he's doing everything in his power to get back on his graces, and like he actually has a fucking like a reason.
Yeah, he's being punished.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not bad just to be bad.
He's still got like, what is it?
50,000.
Well, yeah, so he's got like 49,999 more planets to take over.
Yeah, man.
Fuck,
shit.
man.
And he could barely do this one. Yeah. Fuck, man. But
No, I mean, right off the bat, this movie setup, it's fucking dark.
yeah.
It's like epic already. It doesn't start off with like some shitty cover song.
No,
like,
it's
some
my
stupid
God,
fucking footage
dude.
of Superman.
Oh, with that fucking lip. I'm so glad they fixed that lip, dude. It's funny, everything we had an issue with in our last review, they fixed completely.
Yeah, pretty much.
I say they, I'm referring to
Yeah.
Zack Snyder.
There was a few gripes I still have, but we'll get to that.
Yeah. Me too. I have two. Just two.
Just two?
Just two. With this entire movie, I only have two gripes with it. But fuck, man, there's so many payoffs, man. Oh, dude, fucking Cyborg, The Flash, a Wonder Woman, like they all have such a more compelling story. They're not just heroes,
Right.
that Batman recruited. Like they actually have like their own lives that we get to flesh out, for the most part.
Fuck yeah.
Especially Cyborg. Cyborg's the fucking main character of this movie.
Dude, he turned into such a badass.
Yeah, man. You could tell in this movie how like Joss Whedon just fucking kicked him, kicked him to the curb.
It makes me think that Joss Whedon's a little racist.
Oh, he's an absolute
You didn't
prick.
fucking like the actors.
An absolute prick. Everybody, there's been so many like people coming forward talking about Joss Whedon, how he like
poor
treats
guy.
actors and shit.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Hey, he made Firefly, dude.
Oh my God. He made Avengers too, man. You don't see me fucking.
Yeah, okay, there you go. So, I mean,
he's still a little bit of
he
a prick.
he stepped in and he did exactly what the studio wanted him to do.
The ship's is only as good as its captain, But even then, it's like because the script was still Joss Whedon, like all the cringy parts and shit.
Yeah, and those reshoots, man. He directed all those reshoots.
Yeah, man.
That's the reason they were so
Fuck.
bad.
He made the Flash look like an absolute bitch. Like he
Wrote all the shitty dialogue from Batman.
Oh, it was like every character had to have the last word. So it was always like cheesy punchline, cheesy punchline, cheesy punchline, like constantly throughout the entire movie.
Right.
And then in Zack Snyder, it's just, oh my God, dude, it's a masterpiece, dude.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's good.
So let's talk about Cyborg, dude. Cyborg in Justice League barely had much to do in the movie besides being part of the mother box.
Yeah.
In the Snyderverse, in the Snyder version, he's, oh my God, dude.
The Snyderverse?
Yeah, the Snyder. Well, yeah, that's what it's called, the Snyderverse.
Nice.
But we see that he was a football player and he got into a car accident with his mom and shit. His mom died.
Mom fucking died.
Fucking
He blamed
died,
his fucking dad. He still hates his dad for that shit.
Yeah, well, I think he forgave him after
After he
his
fucking
dad
died.
Yeah, yeah.
Great. Oh, I'm sorry. I hate when people do that.
What?
Someone like does something and they're like, "Oh, you fucked up." You're like, "You did something wrong. We're gonna come after you," and then they fucking die. And then the people are like, "Oh, we're sorry. We forgive you." It's like it's too late, man. He fucking died.
Yeah, because like you don't really realize how minuscule problems are until the person's gone.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you know, I feel for him with that, man. But
Yeah.
it was cool, man. He had an actual backstory. He had a whole fucking like, just a whole come around, man. Like he was like this. He felt like a broken monster, you know, being like just shackled up in his room and shit. And
Right.
he really came into his own when he joined the league and everything. And he was like, oh, you know, he started making plans and shit.
Yeah.
He honestly became the leader.
That one scene towards the end where like, I'm not broken.
Yeah.
You know, I forget what he says. I'm not broken. I'm something. Oh shit, I forget what he said. But it was when he was talking to like the dean, like the mother boxes.
Yeah.
And they were like impersonating his family.
Yeah.
And like, oh, we can make it all right again. Blah blah blah. Bring them back.
No, he goes, I'm not broken. I'm already whole.
I think that was it. It was something like that.
Yeah. And oh my god, dude, that was fucking cool. That was cool. He really, I forget what the word is, but he became a more developed character with this, with the Zack Snyder version.
Well, after his dad like set up the tracking of the mother box, and then he, you know, accidentally killed himself with like in the process, I guess.
Well, he knew he was gonna die. He knew that it was gonna result in his death, but he had to make it the hottest thing on earth, so that way, because he knew that Victor would be able to see it.
Exactly. So after he, you know, sacrificed himself, like he really felt like he had nothing to live for. And that's when he like really started to shine. He was like, dude, I'm gonna fucking go in here. I'm gonna do this shit.
Yeah.
You know, everyone's like, oh, you know, we're asking too much of you. You can't really do this. Like,
he's like, you want me to use these gifts? I've got nothing left, man. Let's do it.
Man. Yeah.
Yeah, that was fucking cool.
And I think you're right. I think that really set him up to be, you know, one of the leaders.
Yeah, I mean, he was the one calling the shots, man. After he made the ship that Batman couldn't fix, after he made it fly, he was like, it's I forgot what it is. He's like, it belongs in the air or whatever the fuck he says.
He's like, it wanted to fly.
It wanted to fly. Or it deserves to fly. And then Batman says, you do too. So like that kind of set him up as like the leader.
Right.
Or like a pseudo leader. I don't know.
Well, I think honestly, all of the characters are leaders, and that's why they are the Justice League. You know.
Right.
They're all like the top of everything they can be.
Yeah. Oh my, that movie, it was so fucking good.
Poor fucking Batman.
Batman really got shafted.
Yeah.
Fuck,
he was always like lagging behind and like getting fucking beat up, and like he just isn't like really as strong as the rest of them.
I mean, his only superpower is money. You know, there's only so much he can do.
No, but at the same time, like he is the backbone of the Justice League.
He's the reason why they come together anyway. Right. You know, if it weren't for him, none of them would have ever meet.
Yeah. The whole movie is just like old man Bruce.
Yeah. It was
kind of grumpy and shit.
It was cool. Alfred was kind of whatever for me.
You keep saying you don't like him.
It's not that I don't like him. It's just after Michael Caine, it's really hard to move on. You know, with another Alfred.
Right.
Michael Caine fucking drove it home, dude.
Yeah, he was good.
Yeah.
No, this Alfred was kind of a badass though.
Yeah, I mean, he was more of an MI6 type than Michael Caine was, but. I don't know.
I don't know if I could ever. I would feel pretty bad having a butler. Like,
I don't know, man. That would be
awesome. At the end when
Superman
shows up, he was like, "What does he say, Master Clark or something like that?"
Yeah.
Like, dude, I couldn't have anybody calling me master.
Oh,
like, dude, fucking tone it down, dude. I'm not your fucking master. Like,
yo, relax.
Shit, pick up after me. Relax.
That's another thing, dude. Superman became like, oh my god, he became a fucking god in this shit, man. Like, oh my god, man. When like the whole group was discussing what the mother boxes are capable of, and they're like, wait a minute, it can bring someone back to life, and they were all just kind of silent, and Barry Allen's like, oh, I know we're all thinking it, I'm not gonna say it. Who's gonna say it? And then Cyborg had that fucking projection of what?
Nothing.
What are you looking at?
I was looking back there. Keep going.
Oh, okay. And then like the projection of Superman came up, and it was fucking glorious.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, he was fucking. I don't know. Like at one point, you're like, I remember you mentioned that like he's too strong. He's like to really be that interesting.
Yeah, I mean,
because he never really has to struggle through shit.
Even since I was a kid, I've always appreciated Superman, right? But like he's never really been that interesting to me, only because of how powerful he is.
Right.
There's very little that can take him down. And what can take him down is like fucking ridiculous, like Doomsday and Darkseid and shit, you know, like, and unless you have Kryptonite, you know, I mean, it's just his villains aren't that interesting because he could take everyone out.
Right.
That's why I'm more drawn to characters like Batman or the Flash, Green Lantern, because they have more, like, they're more human, you know. I mean, they are more human, but yeah, like their villains are a lot more powerful than they are. So the way that they are able to make a plan, you know, we're just knowing that, like, okay, so like some of their powers won't work for this, so they have to find a way around it, you know, like that I find more compelling than Superman just, either heat vision, frost breath, or just punch him.
Right. Yeah.
You know,
I agree.
That being said, I mean, I love Superman. You know, he's fucking great.
Yeah.
Whenever shit's hitting the fan and Superman arrives, you know that it's a done deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's so clean though.
He is. Yeah.
You know, it kind of makes you like,
he's the Boy Scout.
I really wish like we got more time with him because they do bring him back to life, and I really wish we got more like evil fucking Superman going on here. More evil Superman action, dude. Because you see it when they bring him back to life. And then at that shitty end part of the movie that should have probably not even been there, you see evil Superman again. And, like, I want to see evil Superman, dude. I want to see him fuck shit up. Like,
yeah, I mean, well, if this makes enough money on HBO Max, we'll most likely be getting a sequel. Because Zack Snyder has, like, 2 or 3 other movies after this already planned.
Right.
Yeah, so, I mean, yeah, if it grosses enough, then we'll definitely see another one. And I really hope we do, because they will definitely get that Mad Max Justice League style shit.
Oh, dude, hell yeah! That's what I kind of want.
Yeah,
that's
me
what
too.
I want to see.
Me too. Honestly, I like when superheroes are depicted as villains. It's like the coolest shit, because then like the rest of the league has to try to fight them.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially when it's Superman, because when Superman's a villain, oh my god, it's fucking
that'd be fucking great, man.
Yeah, it's fucking cool. It's fucking cool. Batman didn't really have much to do in this movie. I feel like he had the same to do in this that he had in the theatrical cut. You know, like he was just there to kind of set up the team and, you know, help them through that final battle.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just basic Batman, not really much fighting with him. And Batman's one of my favorites, but yeah, I mean, not really enough for me.
Yeah.
He could have done more, but at the same time, it's like, it's still Batman. You know, he still looked cool as shit.
Right.
So
he really did.
Not much really to complain with there, yeah.
The only fucking part I really hated this fucking part. Fucking Batman's fucking gay goggles. Those fucking terrible fucking goggles, man.
I was hoping that was just a Joss Whedon thing.
That was shitty.
But yeah.
That's one of the things. There's like 2 things I didn't like the movie.
He needed those polarized lenses, dude.
Yeah, he should just put on some fucking cool ass goggles, like army
there's
goggles.
There's no reason why his mask shouldn't have like a visor thing for the eyes.
Right.
I don't see why he needed actual glasses.
Yeah, they were like little fucking monocle things.
Stupid, it's like those tanning sunglasses.
Yeah, exactly, man.
That's what he had on. Like. That's what he had on. Fucking Batman,
it was awful,
dude. Man. Oh, that whole battle scene when Wonder Woman was...
What?
Oh, we're not doing that look around thing? Okay. Anyway, when Wonder Woman went to see Batman and she was talking, oh my god, when she was talking to him about Darkseid and the 3 mother boxes and shit, that was like so reminiscent of 300,
right?
Because that was how Zack Snyder originally intended it when they were having like showing like the.
Stop playing with that. I can hear it in the mic.
Oh, sorry. When we had the gods, the Atlanteans, Amazonians, and shit, and even the humans, like they were just fighting the fuck out of it.
The big fucking Leonidas guy who's like super tall. That was awesome, dude.
That was Zeus.
No, it wasn't Zeus, was it? It was his son.
Oh, the guy with the horns?
No, the big buff guy who looked like Leonidas.
Yeah, with the beard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Zeus.
No, he said it was Zeus's son.
No, Zeus's son had the helmet on. That's Ares.
Oh, okay. I guess I messed it up.
Yeah, because he had the lightning and stuff.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. Zeus had the lightning. And, and we saw a Green Lantern, which was really fucking cool. That Green Lantern actually was one of, there was like I forgot which comic it was, but one of the early Green Lantern drawings, there was like a little doodle of like just a dumb looking alien, and that was him.
Oh, that was actually him?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I thought it was just a random Green Lantern.
He has a name. I don't remember what the name is. It was just a random alien name, but yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
It's from the comics.
So he's like a legit alien.
Yeah.
From another planet.
Yeah.
Not like from Earth. That's cool.
Because Earth is part of his sector, because space has different sectors that the Green Lanterns govern.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a police corps, yeah.
That's cool.
But that whole battle was fucking cool, and oh my god, I can't believe that this was in the Zack Snyder cut too, where like the Amazonians had this like crazy window tech or whatever that made the box to like cover the box, and then the Atlanteans had like this giant kraken or whatever that protected the box, and then the humans buried it in like 3 feet underground.
Yeah, in the woods.
Yeah, it's like that's good enough. Like, what the fuck?
See, I think like that battle you were talking about, but like also just from the beginning of the movie through the scene with the Amazonians and like the Atlanteans, like the whole movie felt a lot similar to 300, and it like its development and everything. And it was just like badass. Dude.
It was cool, dude.
It was fucking super cool.
When Darkseid was about to get the Green Lantern ring, and then that one, I forgot what her name was, but that one lady shot an arrow to him. Yep. That lady, her arrow is the one that they shoot to send the message over to Wonder Woman later on.
Yep. You know what I'm confused about?
Huh.
Darkseid was at the battle, and when he first hits, like he lands on the ground and he fucking hits the shit with his axe, and then you see that fucking, what do they call it? What the fuck do they call it? The something equation?
Oh, the anti-life equation.
Yeah, the anti-life equation. He sees that on the fucking ground.
Yeah.
But then at the end of the fucking movie, he's like, oh, he found it on Earth.
And
then he's like surprised. He's like, oh, prepare the Armada. What, did he fucking forget?
Yeah, he did, because they knocked the fuck out of him. And back then, Earth, I guess like space didn't really have a name for Earth, so he just forgot where it was.
That's stupid.
I mean, it's not perfect.
No, it's not perfect. Because, like, yeah, at the end, he was, like, surprised. Like, wait, it's there?
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait, you were fucking there. You saw the shit.
But, yeah.
But I didn't hate that part. But I was confused. Wasn't sure if it was actually him or just someone from his race that looked like him.
No, it was.
They didn't really explain it in the beginning. You kind of had to know that it was him.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, it also looked like him.
Well, it looked just like him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You know, I wasn't sure.
But
I guess Wonder Woman did talk about it being him. He was like in Darkseid and came, and that was cool, man.
Yeah.
She like set it up for Batman, like as they were talking, and like it went into the battle sequence.
Yeah, it was cool.
She's a badass, dude.
She is.
I like her.
She is. That fucking dude. That whole like bombing scene.
Yeah, that was
so
sick.
It's so much better in this fucking
sick.
movie.
Yeah.
And that goes to show we didn't review it, but Wonder Woman 1984.
Hot garbage.
The difference between that and the Zack Snyder Wonder Woman is that she wasn't just kicking the crap out of men just to do it.
Yeah.
You know, they were about to shoot up kids and shit. They were like, murderers and shit, you know? And what are you doing?
I was agreeing with you.
Oh, okay. It was like she was more of a Wonder Woman than the Wonder Woman movies.
Right.
And it's weird because like a lot of people were claiming that Patty Jenkins understood Wonder Woman and she knew what direction to take her, but I honestly feel like Zack Snyder had a better grasp on the character than she did.
Absolutely, man. I totally agree with you.
Yeah, it was badass. When she came in with the fucking bullets in her wrist and everything,
dude,
it was fucking badass. It was fucking badass.
Yeah, the random terrorist group, like out of nowhere, like they picked a bad spot. She was right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I still don't know what that whole scene was about. That was just kind of, I guess, just to set up Wonder Woman in the movie. But
well, yeah, no, it definitely was. But like, I mean, they really like had shitty luck picking a spot, where she just like happens to be standing legitimately.
I think she was like either in the area or caught wind that something was going down and then she got there. Right. I don't think she was just standing on top of the building the whole day.
No, you don't think so?
I don't think
That's
so.
kind of what I gathered, though.
Yeah.
A little bit.
No, I think that's either, I don't know, because her just standing there makes no sense to me.
I mean, you gotta say, I mean, any superhero movie, like, it's just kind of, they happen to be nearby conveniently most of the time. So
That's normally how it goes.
Just don't look into it too much.
Yeah.
It's
a fun movie.
Yeah,
It's
it was
just a
pretty
fun
cool.
movie. What else?
Dude, when they set up Barry Allen,
Yes.
fucking cool, man.
He actually had a really interesting setup in this movie. It wasn't just some guy that could run fast. It was fucking cool, man. That he was running late to an interview. Classic Barry, always late to shit.
Right.
And he meets, I don't know if that was the first time he met Iris. Probably. He met Iris and they locked eyes. They like instantly fell in love, dude. I could feel that shit.
Right.
And he goes into the interview, gets the resume that he had like folded haphazardly in his pocket and shit. And oh yeah, that the truck, there was a truck coming into Central City, and on the side of the truck it said Gardner Fox,
Right.
and that's the guy that co-created the Flash. So that was really cool. It was like a little Easter egg, little snack size there. So then the truck about like fucking kills Iris, dude, and Barry sees that shit. He's like, oh fuck, and then he goes, when he fucking turns like that in the speed, like when he goes like his Speed Force mode is on, his shoes fucking evaporate.
Yeah.
And that was so fucking cool to me, dude. He runs. At first, when he was doing this shit, I was like, oh my god, they fucking, he's running like that again. But no, he was just going to point to the to touch the door, and then the glass just fucking dissipates and shit. And it was like,
Yeah, that was cool.
Fuck.
At first, it looks like liquid. Before it like expands out
Yeah.
and like breaks.
That was so fucking cool, man. And then he goes out, and you could tell he's new to the hero game relatively, because like when he went to stop, like he broke the road and shit. And normally Barry knows how to stop and shit without breaking anything. And then that part was a little weird when he was just like touching her face and shit. It's like, dude, you don't even know her, man.
Yeah, when you touch though, she wouldn't notice.
I mean, yeah, I don't know, man. That's still, dude. And then, oh my god, when
he saves the hot dog.
He saves the hot dog. Yeah, he puts the hot dog in his pocket, smiling and shit. I was like, okay, what the fuck are you doing with that hot dog, man? And then he like puts her arms in an X and shit, like to save her and shit. And he lays her down gently. And I like how the music ends right when the car like fucking explodes.
Right. Yeah, that was really well done.
And so Iris already knows that Barry's the Flash.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if she knows that he's the Flash, but she just had some weird dude fucking save her and then
just disappears.
Yeah, pretty much just disappears.
Yeah. And that was funny. He's like, oh, I hope everyone's okay, when he goes back with the dogs and shit. Yeah. See, that's why you always have a meat treat, So I start on Monday. I fucking love that shit, man. Fucking love
I can't fucking believe that Joss Whedon would have written that actress in that scene out of the movie. Mm-hmm. And then, like, that poor girl, like, probably, like, really was anticipating being in the fucking movie. And she's, like, written out. And she's, like, probably fucking traumatized from that. She's like, I can't fucking believe I got written out of this movie. This scene was supposed to be, like, the add up to all this shit.
Yeah.
And then, like, Zack Snyder puts it back in. And everybody, I know everybody fucking loves it.
It feels like such a fucking... I don't even have the word to fucking describe it. But it's so shitty. The amount of stuff that he took out of the movie that made sense,
right?
Like
fuck yeah.
There was so much in the movie, like Iris, Martian Manhunter, Ryan Choi, he fucking took out too. He's the Atom.
Yeah.
Fucking so much of the Star Lab scenes he took out. Fuck, man. It's like, what was he even doing?
At least he put in that fucking Russian family. I love that part.
Fucking Russian family, dude. Oh my god.
Living in the middle of nowhere next to a fucking...
And that shit made no fucking sense.
No.
At least in this one, in the Zack Snyder one, it's like, okay, the reason why he's there is because of how toxic and how radiated the land is. He goes, oh, it's toxic. That's good. And then he goes into the fucking Simpsons shit, and he makes his headquarters there.
Oh, dude. Yeah, it was Simpsons.
Yeah.
Yeah, Simpsons did it.
Yeah, they're in Springfield there.
Fuck yeah.
And and it made more sense. But dude, like, that's the whole reason why that fucking movie was so bad, because like he picked the wrong shit to take out, and he added so much just garbage.
Right.
Because Zack Snyder had 4 hours and I want to say 15 minutes maybe recorded for the whole movie. He had everything shot already.
Right.
Joss Whedon there was no need for any reshoots or anything like that. He could have just, if he knew what he was doing, he could have made a whole movie out of that shit.
Damn, yeah.
You know, I don't know what the fuck was going through his head, man.
Well, I want to know. I really do want to know. Like, I want to hear him talk about like what happened when he was hired and what he was told that he had to do. You know
what I think happened, because
but I want to know.
Yeah,
I really want to know.
It was like 2017 when it came out. So you're writing off the tail end of things like Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm pretty sure Civil War and stuff like that. And they noticed how little positive reviews they had for Batman v Superman. Mm-hmm. So like, maybe we don't want to go in this direction. That's why they got Joss Whedon, because he did the first Avengers movie in 2012, and that was a lot lighter. It was more funny, you know. It wasn't as dark as what Zack Snyder is normally known for. So they put Joss Whedon there. They were like, just, you know, make a shorter movie, make it funny, you know, do all that shit. So that's why like the lighting's so much different. That's why the script is just awful, you know. Just a fucking jumbled mess because of Warner Brothers and Joss Whedon, man. They just fucked it up.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, I think the character that was the most unchanged between the two was Aquaman. Like, there's not a whole lot of difference in between how Aquaman was presented in this movie versus
I really disagree. I feel like there's a pretty big change between Aquaman in this movie than the other one. He's a lot more protective of the ocean. I mean, yeah, he litters and shit, but he's a lot more protective.
He does litter.
He seems like more of a protective person. Like with that like whole village and shit that he comes on the king's side for.
Wasn't the Snyder Cut version so much sweeter?
It
when
was.
The lady starts singing, dude.
Yeah.
I got a little like choked up. I was kind of like, oh fuck, dude. Like,
you did. I was hoping it was over. I didn't.
Dude, I liked it.
That part was kind of weird to me.
That fucking that like kind of malnourished blonde chick who like starts smelling a sweater.
It's weird because when I first saw the movie, you know very well I love Jason Momoa, and when he put his sweater on the ground, I was like, damn, I wonder what that shit smells like. And then she smelled that shit.
She wanted to.
I was like, oh shit, at least I'm not the only one.
No, I know. And then she like really got motivated and just like started fucking singing, dude.
Yeah, she was like, it's like, yo, relax.
That scene was great, man. It really
it made him seem more of a king.
Yeah.
Than in the original.
Right. I like that. Through most of the movie, he really was just like an alcoholic with who hated his parents.
Oh, he still is. he still is. I mean, at the end, he was chugging. I'm pretty sure he was chugging a 40 at the end when he was in the truck. He was like, "I gotta go see my dad."
Right. Yeah.
He was great, man. He was fucking great, dude. They kept the my man.
They kept the my man. That was another one of my gripes. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's not necessarily a gripe. I feel like because I'm biased towards the Snyder Cut, I'm kind of more forgiving with this one.
Yeah, that didn't need to be there though.
No, that's true.
Like, whatever happened to a good old manly handshake? Like, thanks, man. Shake his fucking hand, you know.
Thanks, my man. But that was cool, man. They felt more like a team. There was a lot of scenes there where they had these little conversations with each other. It made them really feel more human than in the Joss Whedon one. You know, like it was great, man. When Barry was showing Aquaman like his hat, like, okay, A or B, he was like, let me see A again. You know, like that was cool. That was cool. I like those little, you know, going off each other.
I feel like especially Batman. But I feel like Batman tolerated the Flash better than I expected him to. Yeah,
well, the Flash wasn't as intolerable in this one.
No.
Because in the Joss Whedon, when they first go to the Batcave, he's like, whoa, and they start zipping through everything. It's like, oh, it's like a cave, a bat cave, you know, like stupid ass shit like that. You know, he was dumb. He was honestly a fucking moron in that one. Like,
yeah, they made him look like an idiot.
Like when they first saw Superman, when he came back to life, he was like, "Oh, should we kneel? Should we show our bellies?" You know, he didn't say that in the Zack Snyder one.
Yeah, why would you fucking say that?
Because I'm sorry, I don't know if people are out there are Joss Whedon's fans, but he's a fucking moron. I'm sorry.
I was a fan.
You were? Okay.
I mean,
good. I can't stand it.
Things.
I can't stand it. Like you can't. It's just. Because Barry Allen in the comics, he's always been a scientist. You know, he's always been smart as shit. I mean, he's like one of the smartest Justice League members. You know,
Well, yeah,
you
he's a
can't
time
treat
traveler.
him like he's a fucking. Well, yeah, that too. But you can't treat him like he's a fucking moron, not knowing anything. He's like, oh, I thought that was a bomb. Fuck out of here, dude. What?
I know.
And this one, Zack Snyder respected him. You know, he respected every single one of the characters.
Oh yeah,
It was beautiful, man. Honestly.
it was beautiful, man.
Also, I just love that my favorite character saved the entire fucking world.
Yeah, that was a cool ass scene.
That was so
Yep.
fucking cool,
That was fucking
man.
great, man.
Oh my god, dude.
It looked amazing. Like that whole fucking thing.
Yeah, he was like, "Okay, Barry, time to break your one rule." Phew, and then he fucking goes, dude. Oh, that was so
When the
fucking-
road's just like popping back up under his
Yeah,
feet.
I promise you, I had goosebumps all over my fucking
Oh, fuck
arms,
yeah,
man.
dude.
Oh, it was so cool.
Oh, it's not the first time in the movie too where he did that, because he did that when they were just bringing
Yes.
Superman back.
Yeah, which made
He
more
saw the
sense.
box hitting the water.
Yeah, it made more sense for the photo to be in the scene, because when the photo was in the scene in the Joss Whedon, when they were putting Superman in the water, the picture just fell in the water and then that's it. There was no really reason for it.
Right.
It's like, okay, the picture's in the water, whatever. And the reason why is to show how Barry Allen's turning back time, because not only does the box go back up, but so does the picture, because he's
Right.
rewinding time just a little bit to spark up the box.
Okay, but that part was weird because like when they're putting Superman into the shit, that's when the picture falls in and it like looks like it's already starting to submerge.
Mm-hmm.
But then they like start talking about like, oh, the box, blah blah blah, you know, and there was like a little bit of conversation and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're like, oh, they drop it 3, 2, 1. The computer's yelling at him, and then he like comes running down. But then you see the picture; it's like almost in the exact same spot. Like a minute later, like that
'Cause
shit
it's
would have
like
been
a-
underwater by then.
Because it's not like water. It's like a thick alien water.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. I imagine
Is it like
I imagine that it's like heavily salted. Like a heavily like salt alien water. That's why
no,
it's
it
like
just doesn't look. I mean, I just assumed. I don't know.
I don't know.
It looked a little off. I want to rewatch that scene, but it looked a little off.
Yeah.
It was
I mean,
still
I
cool.
loved it. Yeah, I fucking loved it, man.
I think we still should have had at least half a movie of evil Superman.
Yeah, that would have been
That
cool.
would have been badass, dude.
Yeah, I mean, there's still potential for it, because all
Yeah.
it takes is Lois Lane dying and Superman's a fucking villain.
That's all it takes.
Yeah, I mean, in the Injustice comic series and in the game, it like that's Joker manipulates Superman into killing Lois, and that's what sparks the whole fucking thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
Oh,
mean,
cool.
yeah, that's how it starts.
Shit, dude. Yeah, you kill his fuck doll and like.
That's it. It's over.
It's over.
It's over. The only one. Oh my god. Yeah, we we were talking about that shit during the movie. How like, oh my god, I bet you. It's
Oh,
like-
dude. Nobody can fucking satisfy
Nobody.
this girl.
That's why she's so hung up on Superman. Nobody
Yeah,
can.
dude.
Nobody can get that shit after.
Holy shit, I know. I mean, let's be honest. It's got to be stellar.
Oh,
It's
I'm
just, like,
sure.
fucking oop,
Oh,
like that. That's what it looks like. You know?
like a fucking horse, man. Shit, space cock. It's fucking
Space
crazy.
cock.
Space cock.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, man.
There's a giant space cock.
Yeah, dude. Can you imagine that shit, man? Just takes her into space and shit like Hancock. Like fucking. What was it in Hancock that they were fucking in the air? There was My Super Ex-Girlfriend. They were fucking in the air. I don't know if you've seen it.
I've never seen it. Never heard of it.
But this girl superhero, it's not like a comic or anything. It's just a movie.
Oh, okay.
They were she was dating this guy and they were fucking and she just went flying. So like they were fucking in the air.
Oh, cool, man.
Yeah,
That'd be
yeah,
fun.
really
Probably
interesting.
Cold.
Probably.
Pretty chilly up there.
Yeah, you have to have a pretty stellar member
Yeah. I know. I don't get that.
to avoid to avoid shrinkage or anything, man. But
Yeah,
fuck.
shit, right?
But it was cool, dude. The black suit was fucking awesome. I'm so glad we got a black suit
Ooh,
Superman.
yeah, black suit, black cape.
Sleek,
Very
beautiful.
nice, dude.
Yeah,
I did dig it.
yeah,
I did.
fuck with it. It's funny because it was going to set a precedent for Superman having a black suit in like any kind of media.
Right.
But CW beat them to it because they have that new Superman show that came out and they already have Superman with a black suit.
There's a new Superman show.
I haven't seen it, but I mean, I don't really know anything about it.
Is it
But
called Superman?
It's called Superman and Lois.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Doesn't
kind
sound
of
that interesting.
it's kind of playing off that whole Lois and Clark thing back in the 90s.
There was something like that, wasn't there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Fuck,
it was
I forgot
about
that.
Superman and Lois.
Was that on the WB?
I have no idea. Probably ABC or something.
Oh, okay.
I have no
That
idea.
doesn't sound good.
Oh my god, dude! And it really doesn't feel like a 4-hour movie. I mean, we
Well,
had to take a break halfway through, but
considering it's a 4-hour movie, it's not that bad. It's pretty easy
yeah,
to sit through.
honestly,
We actually watched it twice.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah, and I'm genuinely, I'm definitely watching it again.
Yeah, I'm not really one to rewatch movies, but immediately after I watched it the first time, I was like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to rewatch this one.
yeah, I'm gonna wait until it comes out on Blu-ray though before I watch it again
Yeah.
because I wanna be able to have it, in like a physical collection, which I'm sure they're gonna make it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They're
Yeah.
gonna milk this for every
Oh,
fucking dime they can.
absolutely, man. The fans have wanted this for so fucking long.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Finally, the Justice League gonna make some money.
And it's so interesting that something like this came to light because there's so many movies that had original versions that are like they had theatrical releases that weren't what the director originally intended. I believe Suicide Squad was another one
Really?
where the original vision wasn't what was released.
Right.
I wouldn't mind seeing something like that, like what was originally intended for something like Suicide Squad.
There's like a 3.5-hour director's cut of Ghostbusters.
Really?
That's what I heard
Oh
through
shit!
the grapevine. Yeah.
Isn't that Warner Brothers?
I don't know actually. I don't really.
It sounds
know.
like it's something Warner Brothers would own,
I
right?
mean,
Like that
maybe.
kind of.
It's Ghostbusters. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. It could be.
Hashtag release the Ghostbusters cut.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
What else? Is there anything else?
Well, Martian Manhunter. We had that scene with Mother Kent
No.
and Lois talking and shit, and then we find out that that's actually John John's Martian Manhunter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty fucking cool. When I first watched it, I was going through a bit of pain, but at the same time as I was yelling in pain, I was also yelling in astonishment because I was like, "Oh my god, they actually fucking did it! Martian Manhunter is in the fucking movie too."
Yeah. That almost felt tacked on at the end there.
No,
but-
it definitely is. But at this point, it's like, okay, give me anything you got, man. Like,
right.
you didn't really use him. I feel like he could have fought, which would have been really cool because Martian Manhunter has some crazy fucking powers. But that's whatever. At least we got him,
So wait, is he a Martian that hunts man, or is he a Martian and a man hunter?
No, that's just what they call him. He's a Martian, and he shapeshifts. He has the power to phase through walls. He has like a whole bunch of different abilities. He could fly too. Obviously, you see it at the end of the epilogue.
Right.
But he's cool. His only weakness is fire, though.
Oh well. I mean, he's like a Pokemon. What are you gonna do?
Pretty much, yeah.
Everyone has a weakness.
He's a grass type, yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
But that was really cool. Ryan Choi, like I said, that was really cool too. I love the Atom. Zack Snyder set up so much to have such a huge and diverse world with Justice League, and man, I really hope that Warner Brothers does something with this because that would be so fucking cool.
Oh yeah, me too.
Because it kind of sucks that I love the MCU. We did a whole thing on WandaVision and shit, and I'm always looking forward to all those projects and shit. But fuck, man, like DC's my favorite.
Yeah.
It sucks that we haven't had a decent movie in forever, and it took a resurrection to have something decent.
At least it's there though.
Yeah, honestly, at least we have it.
If they don't bring Zack Snyder back, the fans are just gonna bitch.
Oh, absolutely, me included.
If they want to make a good DC movie, he's gonna have to be involved.
Yeah, without a doubt. And you can't make a DC movie without it being this gritty. Like, I really feel like this kind of style really fits the DC universe because you can't have them like Marvel. Marvel's a lot more, action packed. They're more funny. They riff off each other and shit. I feel like DC's more grounded with their heroes because you have essentially gods. You can't have them just cracking jokes and shit constantly.
No.
Like with Superman, Wonder Woman, all these fucking characters, like you can't really make that kind of movie. You can't have them have like a Thor Ragnarok, like they have to be solidified in this kind of style. And I feel like without Zack Snyder, it's really not going to reach that kind of potential.
No, I agree.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
so fucking beautiful. That For Autumn at the end really got me the first time.
Yeah.
It tugged at my heart. It really sucks when people go through losing someone, especially when a father loses his daughter like that, man.
Yeah.
Fuck. I could only imagine the shit he was going through.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's kind of a bittersweet thing that brings us to
Yeah.
where we are with this.
Yeah, because if it wasn't for that, unfortunately, we wouldn't have had the Snyder Cut in the end,
Oh yeah, we wouldn't have had the 4 hour. Well, we may have had a director's cut later on. But.
Without a doubt. But it makes me think what kind of movie we would have had in the first place. Whether it would have been something as grand a scale, maybe not 4 hours, maybe 2.5 or 3. But I don't know if we would have something as good as what we got.
Yeah.
Because with this kind of movie, with the aspect ratio, with everything, I don't really see how you could have it any other way than what we had it. You know?
Well, I think, yeah, I don't know.
Because
it was released in IMAX, I believe, originally.
Yeah,
so it did have a similar format.
His
some
whole
way.
reason for having the aspect ratio so short is because you have characters like a Wonder Woman and Superman that can fly, and Cyborg as well. They take out, like there's a lot of vertical shots.
Yeah.
So like it would just look weird if you had the whole screen, because then you have like all that just empty space essentially.
I don't know. I think, like, if you look at it, the way that some of the shots were kind of framed, I think there definitely was room to be cropped and have a full screen movie. At least a theater quality movie.
No, I get that. I really did enjoy the way it was, though. Apparently there's a black and white version.
Yeah, I heard that's going to be released soon.
I wouldn't mind watching that. I feel like that might be pretty cool.
Possibly, yeah.
I mean,
I don't know.
It's the exact same movie, but I don't know. Black and white it just has a certain appeal.
Yeah, I think like the crisper a black and white movie looks, the easier it is to like forget that you're watching it in black and white.
Yeah, I mean, it has potential to look great. When we had stuff like WandaVision, the first 3 episodes were in black and white.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like when we watched WandaVision, it was black and white, and it was so sharp.
Yeah.
That like you could imagine, like you pictured the colors being there anyway.
Yeah.
So you like didn't even really notice.
Which is one thing I wish that they changed. Actually, I wish they made it look more VHS style. Like more.
Well, they did for the like the Full House one. They did.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is kind of ironic that she was in it.
Yeah. I think that's why they did it, because
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. But yeah, no, dude, this whole movie from beginning to end was fucking. The end. The epilogue. I could have gone without it.
Oh yeah, they should have ended at the superhero when they were all fucking lined up. The superhero lineup.
That should have been the end of it. There shouldn't have been an epilogue.
They should have done it. I mean, they could have done like the Martian Manhunter scene with Batman at the end as like a mid or post credit scene.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
none of that shit. The apocalypse shit with like the Batman. I mean, the Superman coming back and all that shit.
Yeah, not really needed.
Now hold on. That one thing I wanted to bring up. That weird scene with the Joker. Mm-hmm. When they show Superman, it's not the same actor who plays Superman.
Yeah, it is.
I don't think it is.
Yeah, that is.
Is it? Mm-hmm. Because him and the Flash looked nothing like the characters in
the Flash.
Justice League.
The Flash looked just weird. I don't know if it's because of the beard or what, but that definitely didn't look like Ezra Miller. But the Superman, that was Henry Cavill.
I don't think it was.
Yeah, it was.
We'll have to freeze frame and look at it one day because it looked off. It really looked off.
Probably because he was at an angle CGI or something. Yeah.
No, I know it was CGI, but it still looks like, I don't know, like it was from a different universe. Dude.
I don't know. We'll have to see, because the only other person I could think of is the one that's in CW, because that they have a during the Crisis crossover. It's gonna be in the Flash movie. Part of that crossover is gonna be in it. Yeah. So I mean, who knows? I don't know. But
I don't know, man.
Yeah, but.
That whole
scene wasn't really needed. That's
so weird.
It's just I really feel like it wasn't necessary. Now, whether it's just a dream or it's a branched off timeline that's kind of bleeding in, because that's happened before with DC properties like comics and movies alike. When Barry goes through time, there's always a split that occurs. So branching. So. And whenever whatever current timeline it is, those memories will seep into somebody. So whether it's Batman or whoever,
seep into what?
Into like their brains.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So whether it's just a dream or he's remembering that from the alternate timeline or what, I have no idea. But I really don't think it was necessary.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
I mean, honestly though, that's really. So my gripes with the movie are when Batman's fighting the parademons during that scene when they were in the Gotham Harbor, when all those scientists were kidnapped. When Batman was fighting the parademons, it really looked like CW CGI. Now, I love CW. I love The Flash. I love all those shows that they're doing. But their CGI is definitely budgeted. And it had that kind of just because I'm used to watching it,
Right.
I can tell when it's that kind of CGI. So that kind of took me out of the movie a little bit. That and that fucking music that plays every single time Wonder Woman or any of the Amazonians are on screen.
I liked it, man.
I liked it too the first 2 or 3 times even.
Nah, it was
but
fun.
every fucking time. It really fucked with me when Batman was in the car and in the Batmobile and the parademons are ripping off the windshield and shit, and shit was getting intense, and we had like the heavy metal dubstep music playing, and then out of nowhere, and then fucking Wonder Woman comes in. It's like, come on,
It gets
dude.
in slow motion every time.
Yeah, dude. It's like, come on, man. Besides that, those are my only 2 gripes, and
Every time it happened, though, it's kind of like, ah.
yeah, exactly. But that's not what I'm trying to feel when I'm
I
watching
know.
this kind of movie, man.
No, I
But
know.
I mean, I say they're gripes, but they're really not that big of a deal in the grand scheme of things. You
Right.
know, the movie was too grand to have any kind of issues. It's really nitpicking at that point. But
Yeah.
I mean, dude, this movie's a fucking masterpiece, man.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I definitely agree.
Yeah,
I really didn't have any appreciation for any DC movies until now, so
yeah.
yeah.
It's definitely, as far as DC movie goes, it's definitely top 5 for me.
Really?
It's
That's cool.
kicked a few off of the list. Yeah,
That's awesome.
that's for sure.
Hell yeah. Dude.
Fuck, man. Yeah, it was great. What about your gripes?
Definitely those goggles, Batman's goggles.
Mm-hmm.
What was the other one, dude? There was something else. I think we already touched on it, but I forget
The
what
epilogue?
it was. Well, definitely the epilogue, yeah.
Yeah.
But it was rated R. There's like
Yeah.
one F word. I really don't know why it was
there
rated
was
R.
there was a couple F words. Cyborg says "fuck the world,"
Oh, yeah,
and
he does.
the bank people say "don't fucking move."
Yeah, okay, so there was like at least 3 or 4 of them.
And Batman tells the Joker that, "Oh, I'm gonna fucking kill you."
You're gonna rated R. Rated
Yeah.
R. Okay, great. Then like show me some fucking Wonder Woman ass, maybe a tit. Come on, dude.
You won't rest until you see
No,
a Wonder
fuck.
Woman butt cheek.
She's European, man. She's cool with it.
Yeah.
So let's get that. You know?
Yeah,
Fuck.
I mean, dude, and as far as like casting alone, they really knocked it out of the park. Like seeing what Zack Snyder originally envisioned, they fucking did great with casting. Ray Fisher was an amazing cyborg.
Yeah.
Ezra Miller, he's a good Flash. He's a really good Flash. I really do like how he's portrayed in the Zack Snyderverse. I still love Grant Gustin as the Flash. He's the Flash in the CW show.
Right.
I just, I'm used to seeing him more, so that's most likely where that's coming from. But he definitely, it made me feel more like an Ezra Miller Flash fan as far as like this movie goes.
Yeah. I definitely liked him.
Yeah, no,
I never
he was-
liked the look of the Flash TV show, so I never really wanted to watch it.
Oh, it's great.
It looks very, I mean, in my opinion, it looks very like B, like very B.
Oh yeah,
TV.
I mean it's a television show about superpowers, so there's only so much they can do, but
yeah.
they do a really good job representing the characters. Green Arrow was it was great. They were it really felt like they were trying to make a Batman show because they made Green Arrow pretty much Batman.
Yes,
They-
I watched the first season of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They gave him a few of Batman's villains too, which was really funny. They
Was
also
he in Gotham?
No, he's
Oh,
in
okay.
fuck, I forgot the city. I know the city, I just don't remember right now off the top of my head.
Right.
I failed that city. That's a reference to the show. Anyway, yeah, I really like Grant Gustin as the Flash. Ezra Miller, I have more appreciation for his portrayal of the character with this movie,
Right.
for sure. And
Yeah.
I mean, shit, dude, Ben Affleck, Henry Cavill, and Gal Gadot. I mean, they're really good in their respective roles.
Yeah.
I think either I want to see Ben Affleck more as Batman to see what else he's capable of,
Yeah.
or just show me Robert Pattinson already, just to kind of see which kind of Batman I'd rather stick with. But
Yeah.
I mean, Christian Bale for me, I fucking love him as Batman.
Right.
He's got like that guttural, like choking on marbles sounding fucking voice, and I love that shit.
Christian Bale always sounds like his nose is clogged. Like,
yeah, that in Dark Knight when he was talking to that guy that was like trying to copy him, he was like, "Wait, what's the difference between me and you?" And he's like, "I'm not wearing hockey pads." Fuck yeah, dude, I love him.
You know what I didn't like about Ben Affleck's Batman, which I really like, but the little fucking bat ears.
Yeah,
like really little, man.
I'm used to the animated series Batman with the bigger ears and even Batman Beyond.
Yeah.
So the smaller ears kind of kill it for me because I've also played the Batman Arkham games like for years now.
Yeah, and you have like big fucking ears, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah, those big ass fucking like pick up FM radio signals with that shit.
Fucking yeah. It's just I don't know. It's a little weird.
Yeah,
it looks okay, but
I mean, I like the suit overall. I like the thicker emblem. It looks really fucking nice, and I like the gray with the black. But I mean,
and he's like a stout, chonky Batman.
Yeah, but then when he's out of the suit, he's just like a scrawny guy.
Only in a couple of the scenes that they reshot.
Yeah, you could tell they were reshoots. Like, fuck.
So they definitely put in a little extra work than what was allegedly there.
Well, Zack Snyder said that there was only 5 minutes left. Whoa, shit, excuse me. Only 5 minutes left to record from what he originally filmed with the movie. But I feel like they shot at, I mean, shit, that whole epilogue I think that they filmed. I think that whole thing was a reshoot.
Yeah, I feel like it is. Yeah.
Yeah, because Jared Leto I don't think was supposed to be in the original at all. I don't like Jared Leto as a Joker, man. Honestly. I mean, he did better. I mean, don't get me wrong. He did a lot better in this than he did in Suicide Squad. But I prefer Joaquin Phoenix and definitely Heath Ledger, you know. And he just doesn't do it for me. His laugh is just off. And he has like caked on makeup and shit.
I think it's supposed to bother people. I think that's the whole point.
It's not that it bothers me. It's just that it just doesn't sound right. You know, it's not as like menacing or you know, just like insane as Joker's supposed to be. You know, it's just,
I wonder if I feel like it's coming out just the way they want it, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
who knows, man?
Because like I know there's some movies that I can't stand to watch because of certain characters, but then you think about it, and it's like those characters are antagonists. They're supposed to fucking just piss you off and drive you crazy and like make you hate them. You know,
like Biff.
Yeah, like Biff.
Yeah.
There's this one movie, The Mist. I don't know if you've ever seen it.
I've heard about it.
There's this one chick who's like crazy religious and like is trying to like.
Oh yeah, she got slapped and shit.
Yes.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Pisses me off so much every time I watch it. It's so hard for me to watch. I'm like, God damn it, just fucking kill her.
she becomes like a leader halfway through the movie, doesn't she?
Yeah, people start following her and shit.
Yeah. I know a lot about it. I've never seen it though, but I know a lot about it.
Yeah, it's fucking. It's like I always wondered that. Like, you know, you say like people are like, oh, I hate the fucking character, but maybe it's like that's exactly, you know, what they want. I wonder.
It's not necessarily that I hate the character. I don't like his portrayal of the character.
You don't like his character, yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, I guess you're right. I guess, you know, there's who knows.
We could have done better than Jared Leto.
Oh, yeah, by far. We could have had I don't know. That's the thing. I don't think Joaquin would have fit this movie cuz that Joker really should be his own solitary Joker. You know, like I really feel like it's just in that movie, you know? That's the only place he should be cuz it's perfect. It's great. It wouldn't fit anything like Justice League or even the Dark Knight series.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah. Other than that, man, honestly, the movie was fucking phenomenal. Oh my God, it was fucking great. It fixed every problem I had. It gave me a couple extra ones, but I mean, everything was fucking great.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I liked it.
As far as ratings, what would you give it?
Oh God. I didn't really give that much thought. I'd probably give it like a 9.2.
9.2?
Yeah. I feel like a near perfect movie. You know, like very little to complain about. Solid, very solid.
Yeah. I'm definitely giving it a high score. Just because of everything that Zack Snyder. It's not necessarily what Zack Snyder fixed, but the fact that he's able to bring his original vision out to the world, you know, and the fact that he's able to right all the wrongs that Joss Whedon and Warner Brothers did, you know. Definitely a high 9.9.
Damn.
Yeah, 9-9. It's because the gripes, whether they are small, they are still there. Doesn't make it a perfect movie for me.
What did you say? 9-9 is almost perfect.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's almost perfect. There's a couple things I would change. You know, it's almost there, but I mean, yeah, it's a great fucking movie.
Yeah, it's very cool, man. I really like it.
It's definitely rewatchable. I mean, 4 hours to me feels like nothing. It's great.
Yeah, no, isn't that weird?
Yeah, I feel like
The past was like an hour and a half. And it was
and it felt like a fucking year. Oh, that movie was
fucking
awful.
unbearable, man.
Yeah, jeez. If you haven't seen The Pest, I highly recommend that you don't. It's fucking awful.
Yeah, I don't. We watched that.
Yeah, we watched it so you don't have to. Fuck, man. But yeah, dude, 9-9. Yeah, right
Fuck yeah,
off the
dude.
yeah.
That's awesome.
Straight off the
Oh
board.
yeah, I'm glad you got like your character got some redemption finally.
My character got the fucking redemption that he
Yeah.
deserved, man. He saved the fucking world, dude.
We watched Justice League the first time, and he was so pissed off because he hated the Flash so much in that movie.
Yeah. Fuck.
Because he was like kind of a little bitch.
Yeah, they made him a bitch and they
A
made him
bitch.
just dumb, you know?
Yeah.
They fixed it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, if you haven't watched it, highly recommend that you do.
Fucking watch it, man.
If you haven't liked or subscribed, what are you doing?
Yeah,
Please
just
do that.
like it.
Yeah, click the bell so you could be notified whenever we post. And this has been Judgment Day with Lemus and Toad. I've been Lemus.
And I've been Toad.
Have a great night, guys.
Good night. We should call this Judgment Day. Lemus Cut.